I had a little bit different day today. I wasn't actually so much on my computer. I wasn't in front of my screen typing away, doing stuff, doing my product and social media work. But yeah, so today instead I had to go help my some of my family members and stuff. That's a thing on its own, but my point is I wasn't on the computer the whole day. And this topic might be a little bit hard to explain, so bear with me here. I actually feel like refreshed because I went and helped my family, and then I came back home, had some food, then I went outside. So I did something different for the whole day. And I had experiences like this in the past where I was like stuck in this like constant routine, and many people have these like routines they're stuck in a sense that they get blinded the by let's say like they get blinded by life itself, like how life is supposed to look like. They have a skewed view of life because they do the same thing over and over again every day, every single day. So, and the thing is not that I'm not aware of this, like I'm very aware that when I'm doing the same thing over and over again, when I'm working on the same stuff, and especially when I get like stuck doing the same tasks, writing the same, writing the same, maybe it's a newsletter I'm writing, or maybe it's like one specific topic I'm writing about, or some project I'm working on, and I can't move forward, then I'm like brutally aware of that. It gets me kind of like clogged. It gets my brain very cluttered. And it's actually very important to have to like reckon it's very important to recognize when you have those moments and take a break, because when you like forcefully when you actually force and try to get the thing done, like for example, I had many music projects in the past where I was stuck with one song, like trying to like finish the song and trying to come up with riffs and melodies and the song structure and stuff, but I couldn't like get it done. Then when I moved away and did something else, obviously then the ideas start to like come. Maybe I got a sudden like a riff idea when I was on a walk or doing something completely different. So of course I had to like mm, also like use my uh, like forcefully put myself into a flow state, of course. But yeah, my point is that now today that I did something very different, I feel kind of refreshed in a sense. So I was thinking about this, like this hustle culture thing also, where these people praise the hustle culture. People praise like long work hours, like grinding like 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day. And I don't argue that it's not like that it's not possible. Of course it's possible. Of course I've done like myself, even I've like in the past I've done like 10, 14-hour days when I made music, or when I had to finish a project or so. So yes, totally doable. You can totally be like productive those like the whole time with a couple breaks in between. Obviously you have to take breaks, it's a no-brainer. But I was thinking about like, yes, you have to stay consistent, but you also have to have the balance of knowing when to pull away. So give me, I'm actually very curious about this topic. How do you guys, I don't know if someone can relate to this, how do you go about being productive or working like long hours and then knowing when to pull off and when to like put your foot on the gas pedal again. So it's a very like fine yin yang balance thing going on right there. So I'm very curious about like mastering this balance. So let me know if you have any tips on this. So I'd be like very grateful if some of you guys could like comment below and give me some tips. I know I'm like monologuing here for the most part, but yeah, if someone ever sees this video, give me some tips on this or leave a comment below. So yeah, I can go read it and I'll definitely reply, and we can have a conversation or a brief discussion about this. But yeah, I'm like very, because I like these kind of days too. I'm a little bit stressed out that I'm not working on my own thing like constantly. I'm and that's the other problem like I get, that I get a little bit stressed out because I know that I'm not working on my own thing and I'm doing something else. So it's kind of hard to get my mind off the work so I could be like very productive in the next session when I attack my work again. So you see what I mean? It's a fine balance to not only pull yourself away like physically, but also pull your mind away from the work, yeah, where you're stuck in. So you have to like actually mentally pull yourself away from the fucking bugging task you have at hand. If there's a problem, you are stuck in a with a project, it's very hard not to think about it. So this is my question: how do you guys go about like pulling yourself away, especially mentally, and doing something else, and then yeah, obviously you just do it, but it's also hard. So don't, like, I'm thinking about all the factors that I might get stressed when I know that I'm supposed to be working on this thing and I'm supposed to like get shit done, like this. So yeah, I guess this is the question of the video in a sense. So if you made any sense about this topic, then comment below. Tell me about your productive routine. Tell me about your deep work blocks. Tell me about your breaks. Tell me about how you balance the yin yang, pull in, pull out. Uh, how do you like go about like knowing when to pull out, or like pull in, pull off, out, in, out. I don't know what I'm rambling about, but yeah, I assume you got my point. So don't be scared. Comment below, and yeah, hope this video made some kind of sense, because it was a nice day outside. I had a very nice workout, and I'm going to have some chicken and eggs right now. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm already like being like tired. I'm obviously like very tired now. So going to have a meal, relax a bit, maybe do some planning for tomorrow and call it a day. So cheers, and I'll see you tomorrow as always. Bye.